Okay, so I had somebody just shoot a comment on my video and say that I have bipolar disorder. So that's their thesis. I'm gonna go look up bipolar disorder and read it off and see what I get out of this. I've heard bipolar disorder can also be or can co-occur, be comorbid with other disorders like OCD and Asperger's and things as well. So you might not have had bipolar disorder first. It might be the cause of something else. But I could have bipolar disorder at this point, but it's caused by other things or not. I don't know. Let me check it out. Bipolar disorder, also known as manic depressive illness, is a brain disorder that causes unusual shifts in mood, energy, activity levels, and the ability to carry out day-to-day tasks. Carry out day-to-day tasks? Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping a job, even though I'm going for job interviews and looking for them. I don't know why that is, though. Unusual shifts in mood. I think that's a situational thing. I don't know if that has to do with chemical imbalance, because it depends what my situation is. So I don't know about that. Energy? I'd say my energy levels are different, but that might have to do with bad diet, the food that I eat, and soda that I drink. But I don't know if that would cause bipolar disorder or not. I mean, my energy is okay depending on how I think about things. It's more like what I'm thinking and why I'm thinking it. It's not so much. I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe activity levels. Yeah, there could be a lot of truth to that. Four basic types of bipolar disorder. All of them involve clear changes in mood, energy, and activity levels. These moods range from periods of extremely up-and-led and energized, known as manic episodes, to very sad, down, and hopeless periods, known as depressive episodes. Less severe manic periods are known as hypomanic episodes. Bipolar 1 disorder, defined by why. Manic, that are so severe that the person needs immediate hospital care. I think I don't have that. Bipolar disorder, defined by a pattern of depressive episodes and hypomanic episodes, but not the full-blown manic episodes described above. Might be true. Cyclothymic disorder, also called cyclothymia. By numerous periods of hypomanic symptoms as well as numerous periods of depressive symptoms lasting for 2 years, 1 year in children. Needed diagnosis requirements for a hypomanic episode and a depressive episode. Could be true. I guess I'm going to have to write this stuff out in a blog, so it's a little bit easier to specify, not specified. I don't know. Okay, signs and symptoms. People with bipolar disorder experience periods of unusual, intense emotions, changes in sleep patterns. I don't know about that. And activity levels and unusual behaviors. Unusual behaviors, possibly. I mean, I am sitting here with a Star Wars mask making this video, so I guess that's unusual. But who doesn't do unusual things nowadays? I don't know. That's subjective. Drastically different from the moods and behaviors that are typical for the person. But see, that is kind of typical for me. I'm typically a weird guy. I've been weird my entire life. It's not like I don't know. So that's kind of subjective as well. Okay, people having a manic episode may. See, I think I have depressive episodes, big time. I don't know about manic episodes, though. Feel very up, high, or elated. That's situational. I might feel that way if something good is going for me, but I don't think that, like, I just feel good no matter what. I usually only feel good if good things happen to me. You know, I've talked to a family member of mine about what bipolar is. It's a chemical imbalance. It's like a mood thing. For me, it's usually situational. If good things are happening to me, I'm like, yeah. If bad things are happening to me, I'm like, it also has to do with my thought life, too. If I'm thinking about things that are on my mind that are negative because I'm focused on them, sometimes it burns me out. But if I'm thinking about things that I like, so it's more of a thought process thing, not really a mood thing. Your thoughts influence your mood. Your moods also influence your thought as to which is happening which. I don't know. I don't know how you would test for that. You have to go in deeper. Have a lot of energy? I don't feel like I do have a lot of energy. I get burned out and tired pretty quickly. I mean, I have problems with that on the job site. That's why I'm trying to find a job that's a little bit more low-key, like a security guard job or something. Yeah, that might be diet, though. Have increased activity levels. I don't know. I haven't felt that way in a while. Usually if I'm interested in stuff, yeah, like I try to do stuff, but I can't do stuff. Feel jumpy or wired? Yeah, I'd say that. Have trouble sleeping? Only if I've drunk a lot of soda or I haven't got to bed or something. I don't know. If I'm tired, I'm tired. Become more active than usual. Well, what's usual and how to become? That's very subjective. Talk really fast about a lot of different things. That's kind of true. Whatever's on my mind sometimes, but usually I'm interested in one thing or whatever. But I don't know. That could be some truth to that. Be agitated, irritable, or touchy. At times, yes. Feel like their thoughts are going very fast. Yeah, but I do that all the time. Even when I'm depressed, I feel that way. Like my thoughts are going very fast. You know, and sometimes that depresses me because your thoughts are driving you into a ground. That's the problem with OCD. That's why, or Asperger's actually. That's why they're linked to each other. Because sometimes if you're thinking about things and they're driving you to the ground, and you're figuring them out. I mean, every thought. Yeah, I don't know if that's mania though, really. So I do that when I'm depressed as well. That's not just Like, I don't feel like happy or something for mania. Think they can do a lot of things at once. I do try to do a lot of things at once, but I don't know. I get very burned out and anxiety ridden about it. Like, I don't know if I can do it or not. Do risky things like spend a lot of money or have reckless sex. I've never really done that stuff. I mean, I've come close a few times to stuff like that. I used to be pretty conservative with my money. And I try not to go around having sex with people all the time. But I don't know if a woman were to come my way and, try to do some stuff. I don't know. It might happen. Hopefully not. Feel very sad, down, empty, or hopeless. Now we're talking about the depressive side. Yeah, I do feel sad, down, empty, or hopeless. I don't feel like I have hopeless, though. I do have hope to do stuff. I get burned out because things aren't working out for me situationally. Like, they're just not. If my situation was better, I feel like I'd feel a lot better. But after a while, when your situation sucks, it just beats you down and beats you down. Like, I feel like I do want to do more of myself, though. It's just I'm having a hard time doing it. I have very little energy. I do feel like I have very little energy a lot. I've already said that. I have decreased activity levels. Yeah, I'd say so, but they've been pretty small for a while now. I wouldn't call myself lazy. I'm just more cerebrally active than I am somatically. So cerebrally, I'm very active, and I'm always doing stuff and trying to do stuff. But see, too little or too much? At times. I don't know. It's not a progressive pattern though. If I get into a normal work life, my sleeping pattern matches my work life. I think it's just because I haven't had steady career, steady things going on in my life. Once again, it's situational. Feel like they can't enjoy anything. No, I definitely enjoy a lot of things. I just there are some things that I used to enjoy that I don't really enjoy anymore because they're boring. There are other things that I'd rather do. There are some things that I definitely could enjoy too. I don't know about that. I'm not so as depressed as I thought I was. I don't know. Maybe it's a situational thing. Feel worried and empty. I do feel very worried and anxiety ridden at times, I'll tell you that. And empty? Sure. Not too sure why though. Have trouble concentrating. I do have trouble concentrating. That's for sure. Forget things a lot. I have had memory problems for the past couple years. I'll tell you that. I'm getting worse at it. But I haven't had that for 3 or 4 or 5 years. And I've had social awkwardness problems a long time ago. And I remember I used to have a really good memory when I was going through school. I used to be really good at school about 4 or 5 years ago, but it's just not very good now. Eat too much or too little? I'd say I eat too much. I'm an overeater. Yeah. Feel tired or slow down? Definitely feel tired. That could be from eating too much, though. Think about death or suicide? Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. I've definitely thought about death and stuff like that. When I was a 12-year-old kid, I was fascinated by the Holocaust, and I used to study that. And I don't know. Death for me is a positive thing, though, because, I mean, when you die, you move on to the next world, and this life sucks anyway, so it's not really such a downer. I'm not really afraid of death because I believe in my religion and stuff. Maybe it's a dumb thing, but that's what I believe. Suicide. I have thought about killing myself or having somebody kill me before, that's for sure. But I wouldn't say that I'm suicidal or I do it. I just kind of get tired of life at times. I don't know. So, yeah, there's some truth to that. Well, there you go. That's me in a nutshell as far as bipolar disorder is concerned. Any questions or comments, write them down in the section. I'll further elaborate on some of those things because maybe I'm not understanding the question or I'm getting it wrong. Anything you want to look at. Maybe I should blog some of this stuff because it's better to read it than hear me talk. Yeah, it probably sucks. I don't know. All right, over and out.